It's a new way to drive. The smart folks at Salina Used Cars are always working to put you in more car for less money. Twice the selection with 2 lots, and now they bring you a new leasing option. It's the smarter way to drive. Pick the quality pre-owned car, truck, or SUV you love and build equity faster. Avoid trade-in and resale risks and avoid costly repairs if something goes wrong. WACC dealer for details. Stop by their 2 lots in Salina just off the corner of Crawford and Ohio, or visit online at salinausedcars.com.
You're listening to Salina Liberty Football on KINA Sports.
9.5 minutes left to go. Salina Liberty leading 38-0. Their offense out on the field, and this may be the best look that we will have this game. Russ of Curry Parham, a 6'3", 250-pound quarterback from Tabor.
250. Yeah, he's a big guy. I want to see him scramble a little bit just to see how he is on his feet, how quick his feet are. Obviously, we probably know he's got a ton of arm strength with being as big as he is. I want to see how agile he can be here at the end of this fourth quarter.
Inside 9 minutes to go, 38-0 Liberty. The defense has set the tone here in this game. Offense playing a lot of guys. Here is one of them that's had a very successful night. He's going to get 12 yards and a first down. It's Derek Kendall. Already 2 touchdowns in this game for Derek Kendall. We talked about him in the first half. 6'1", 200 pounds, another Fort Hays State guy, and actually came from just down I-70 from Manhattan. He's a former Manhattan High Indian. That'll be a new set of downs coming up for the Liberty. They will have the football now at the 12-yard line. First down and 10. Kendall this time will be on the left hip of Parham. Parham will send 2 receivers in motion, looking down the field. Going to the right-hand side. 1 receiver there, crossing route coming across the back of the end zone. That intended receiver that time was Anthony Jones. Incomplete, second down coming up for the Liberty. Jorge Martinez, one of the coaches for the Liberty on the field right now, and he's the one having a conversation with quarterback Parham about their next strategy here for a second down and 10. Football sitting at the 12-yard line. Still in there playing center is Dominic Johnson. Johnson will snap it back. 2 receivers on motion on the right-hand side. Parham looking. Now he's going to scramble it around. Backpedals out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. Has Kendall out in front of him. Parham takes a stumble, breaks a tackle, and gets in the end zone. Parham all the way down from the 12.5-yard line, using some fancy footwork to get out of the pocket, and then just rumbled to the end zone and gets a touchdown for the Liberty. His first of the night, and that makes it 44-0.
6'3", 250. That just answered my question, how he's going to scramble and look in a pressure situation. That was pretty good footwork on the sideline there. Great blocking and a great cutback to get in the end zone.
What I liked was the footwork to get out of trouble in the pocket. He had a backpedal. He slid to his left and came back to the right, and that's where the yardage was for him. Also a good block getting downfield by Derek Kendall, and he continues to impress tonight, doing everything that he's done. He's ran a couple of touchdowns. He's caught a couple of passes. He's made some good blocks, and that's another touchdown for the Liberty. Clock continues to roll here as now the Liberty defense will come out onto the field. They're lining up on the wrong side of the ball. The official has to correct him here and get him switched around.
Back to Parham's touchdown run right there. I'm not sure. He came running right at Brian Berner, and I noticed he was backing up a little bit along with the rest of the Marshall's defense there.
There was no doubt, because he's big from where you guys are at. He's much bigger down here at field level. And, you know, he tucked that ball underneath his arm, and there was no hesitation. And like Devin said, one of the key blocks was by Derek Kendall, which really allowed the quarterback then to swing back around and dive towards that end zone. So great play, and it was something that Coach O'Neill called out, and we're glad we got to see it.
Marshals now take over. They have first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 5:45 left to go. Back to their starting quarterback now, who started this game for the Marshals. Quick little pass to the right-hand side. It's a bubble screen behind the line of scrimmage, I should say, and gets 2-yard gain. Second down and 8. Coming up.
See if the defense here can keep them off the board. Been playing fairly well.
Sean Kelly back out there. He already has 2 interceptions. Caleb Young off to the left-hand side. His really bright chartreuse yellow shoes. And now 2 backers in the middle of the field. Dobbs along with Aquil Ingram. And it's going to be a pick. Another interception here for the Liberty. It's Caleb Young. And he's going to return it back to the original line of scrimmage after picking that football off back at the 5-yard line. And Caleb Young answers the bell with another interception for the Liberty. That's number 5 on the night. And Young will bring that all the way back to the 20. And we'll get another look here at the Liberty offense.
You know, cue up the defense right there. As I said, they made a few mistakes late in this fourth quarter here, but I mean, you call them out right there, bright yellow shoes, and here you go. I'll make a play for you.
Prefer the word chartreuse.
Yeah.
Really, nobody knows what that means unless, you fish.
I know what it means. I'm just going to stay away from chartreuse.
Yeah, thanks. 4 minutes left to go. Clock here still running. 44-0 is our score. Liberty came out and they posted 32 points in the first half. There were no points scored by either squad in the third quarter. And now a couple of touchdowns here. 12 points for the Liberty in the fourth quarter of action. See if they can still work it downfield here with Curry Parham at quarterback. 2 receivers on the right-hand side in motion. It makes a total of 3 on that side. Parham now will look over the middle of the field. Has his guy, and it's going to be caught. This is the catch by Anthony Jones. Those two have been trying to hook up last couple of times. It's going to go for a gain of 13 yards and drive the football into Marshall's territory down deep at the 7-yard line. .309 left here in the fourth quarter. Alan Daniels goes out to the left-hand side along with Anthony Jones. Josh Lalson also out there. 3 receivers on the left. It's going to be a pitch out that side to Kendall. Kendall looking for his 3rd touchdown, and he has the hat trick. Derek Kendall into the end zone for the 3rd time tonight. He was the helper on the last touchdown run by Curry Parham, and Kendall gets his 3rd touchdown of the evening. And again, that offensive line on the left-hand side, Meso Dodd Jr., a key block setting that edge. And Meso getting more high fives probably than Derek Kendall, who scored the touchdown. 50-0 now, Liberty leading by half a century. Come out now, we'll flip field again, and defense will come out for the Liberty. Good to see Derek Kendall, local guy, went to high school Manhattan, about an hour away. Part of that Indian football team, then stayed local, went to Hayes, to Fort Hays State, be a Tiger. And now here with the Salina Liberty. And there's a strong flavor from Fort Hays State on this team. We talked about Derek Kendall, also, of course, Brock Long. Also a guy that we haven't mentioned much tonight, but he will be one of the main cogs on offense on this team, and skill player spot will be Ed Smith Jr. He's a Fort Hays State guy as well. Clock down under 2 minutes. Marshall's offense back out onto the field. 2 receivers on each side. Here's another pick. It's going to be taken out of the air again by Caleb Young. Young at the 10, at the 5. He's going to house it again. Another house call for the Liberty defense. And their 6th interception of the night. The 2nd interception by Caleb Young. And a touchdown again for the Liberty defense. Their 3rd pick 6 of the game.
Yeah, KC comes in, throws another 3rd, 4th quarterback maybe for the game back there. Just total miscommunication on the, as we're looking at it, near side of the field. And Caleb Young was just right there, right place, and nobody was going to stop him running downhill.
So really, I mean, the front offensive line and defensive line, of course, you can never avoid them. They've played very, very well in this game. But a couple of defensive backs with Caleb Young and Sean Kelly, they really look like they're leading the way here on defense. A couple of offensive running backs. Tracy Brooks got off to a good start, and now since then it's been Derek Kendall. He's done very well also. Those top 4 have really been the highlight machines of the night. They're going to take one final media timeout with a minute left to go here. It's 56-0. Liberty back after 90 seconds with the conclusion of this one on KINA.
Think about the word precision. Precision represents quality and the fact of being exact.
Sorry, I
and
saw you
accurate.
too late, Brian.
Isn't that what you want when it comes to electrical? Precision Electrical Contractors in Salina brings exact and accurate quality to electrical jobs in Central Kansas since 2003. Precision Electric's focus on quality and performance, combined with their experience and dedication, creates a winning set of finished products which saves their customers money. Don't rely on so-so electrical. Visit the team at Precision Electrical Contractors. Online at pecsalina.com.
Spring is right around the corner, and now is the time to install a quality overhead door garage door opening system. And for a limited time, one of the best garage door openers will be upgraded to an even better opener for no additional charge. The 1000 model opener has a 3/4 horsepower motor that delivers all the power and speed needed to operate almost any garage door quickly and smoothly for convenience. Contact Overhead Door today to schedule your installation. Overhead Door Company in Salina and McPherson. Visit them online at odcnck.com.
Is your family experiencing emotional upset with back-talking, name-calling, or throwing fits? Learn how to help your child manage their emotions. Join the free Managing Emotional Mayhem 6-week parenting workshop Monday night starting March 18th from 6 to 8 p.m. Free child care is available. Call CAPS at 785-825-4493 to sign up today. This message brought to you by CAPS and the Salina Area United Way. Call CAPS today. Classes start on Monday, March 18th.
You're listening to Liberty Football on KINA.
Back here for the conclusion of this one, 56-0, 1 minute left to go. We will usually have head coach Haran O'Neal after the game, but Coach told us that he is not available after this game. He wants to get to the locker room. They have some very important decisions to make. If you missed it before we had the kickoff, we just kind of informed you about 35, 36 guys that are right now in Liberty jerseys. 7 cuts will be made directly after this game. That's part of the business that nobody really wants to talk about, but I think everybody, coaches and players, understand that is part of the business. So 7 of those cuts will be made directly after this contest. So Coach O'Neal wants to get to the locker room and have the briefing with his coaching staff about who they're going to cut and who they're going to keep. And now a quarterback sack of the Marshals back inside the 10-yard line, and the umpire throws a flag after the play. So 7 cuts made directly after this game. Then about 3 or 4 cuts made during the week as they get ready to head to Amarillo again. On your active roster, you can have 25 players, but your game day roster active for the contest would be 21. So you see already about 10, 12 guys that will not be kept around after this contest here this evening. 56-0 is our score. And the play was the penalty, was a face mask penalty that was applied post-play. It'll still be Liberty football, but they'll go all the way. Actually, it won't be. They're going to keep it with the Marshals. So Marshals now down to the 15-yard line. Running out of time, though. 15 seconds left to go, and another quarterback sack. This one penalty flag free. And somehow the clock stopped, and I don't know why that would be. Now they restart it, and that's going to be the end of this contest. 56-0, our final score. Again, highlights on the night. It got started off by Tracy Brooks with a couple of touchdowns. And then Sean Kelly with a couple of interceptions. He housed one for a pick 6. And then it was the substitutes and the second-string guys able to get in there. Derek Kendall, 3 touchdowns on the night. Also in there on defense with a strong showing in the fourth quarter was Caleb Young with 2 interceptions for him. And I think right now everybody in Liberty Blue thankful that no injuries were sustained that we saw. And also focus now shifting to the immediate cuts being made in the locker room. But that's going to be over here in about an hour.